How do, folks? How you doing? Just a quick one. As you know, today I thought to myself, we'll have a video, and I'm gonna do the whole video without calling people stupid. Not gonna happen, is it? But anyway, people are inherently good. They are, and I've said it before, and I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 more. People are inherently good, but unfortunately people are inherently fucking stupid too. And it's not always an attack on people. I do actually put myself in that realm as well. We are all stupid. We genuinely fucking are. We don't know shit about our world, and we don't bother to find out. And those that do bother to find some things out, like me, can only find so much out. And what am I doing? Have I made any special arrangements on what I find out first? What angle of attack? No, I just ploughed in and I learned some shit. People are stupid. We all are. Varying levels of stupidity, but people are fucking stupid. People follow suggestions thinking they're rules, which is just fucking stupid. I don't know, what can I do? Can I keep going down that road? But in all honesty, it is what it is. We're indoctrinated from the minute we're born by parents who are fucking stupid, who believed that they knew some shit, so they were trying to inform us of what they knew. Genuinely doing the best. I did it for my kids, you did it for yours, or you had it done to you, however old you are. We're all fucking stupid, and that's what we are brought up to be the victims. We're bred into that mentality. Not all of us are victims, but we're bred into that mentality. I think you might go the opposite way. Some of you might go the opposite way. I did. I'm not a victim. I won't be a victim. I was born into this world with a whole bag full of fuck you, and boy can I use it. Some other people go run, put their head in the sand. These are our own idiosyncrasies. These are what will drive other folks crazy, but maybe what we feel protect us. My fuck you-ness has protected me through life. It's also caused me loads of fucking hassle in my life. I weigh it up, it into choice. This is who I am, this is how I fucking am. So I weigh it up and I can say overall, it's done me proud. My fuck you-ness has got me out of some really tricky situations in life, and has got me through everything. It's brought me to where I am today. The fuck you-ness is why I put my head into the law, why I learned the law, learned how to do what my attitude was telling me anyway. As officialdom would have tried to tell me I owe something. Fuck you. How the hell do I owe you anything? What did you do for me? And it is what it is. And what I've found as well, a lot of folks believe in the old saying I used to have, life is like a shit sandwich. The more bread you've got, the less shit you taste. And I said that through most of my life. But one thing learning the law taught me, it ain't necessarily true. Now, to a degree, folks that have gone through their life like me with nothing have always looked at folks with something and thought, yeah, maybe they think they're a bit better. Maybe they did think they were a bit better because they had something that others didn't. I don't know. Some would, some wouldn't. Like everything, it's a mixed fucking bag, isn't it? Folks are inherently good, they're inherently stupid. So reality is, if you have nothing, you're looking at somebody who's got something. They don't owe you nothing, so they don't have to change. If they turned into a bit of an asshole because they had something and they lived their life in an asshole, then they're asshole. If they didn't, they didn't. But them having something didn't change that. What I found by going into this road is the folks that had the money, yes, they might have had a better time of things, but the stress levels were much bloody higher. And now especially, they have a hell of a lot more to lose, and they see that they are actually going to lose it. Now, this situation, yes, it's been a great leveler, but nobody should be at fault there, and nobody should be sticking to any attitudes, because that just proves people are fucking stupid and ignores the fact that people are inherently fucking good. Now, it's a case of, you get folks with money, maybe they frequent places where there's more money, so other folks with money are there, and that's who the folks they meet and they work with, that's their circles. Doesn't mean they'd look down on you if they knew you and they had something and you didn't. That's just the misconception of the one that has nothing. All these are attitudes that are bred into us. If they did look down on you because they had something, again, an attitude that was bred into them. These attitudes are bred and created. It's MK Ultra. It's MK Ultra post the 70s. It is what it is. This is what they do to us, the separation, the segregation. They don't want us all to feel sorry for us, for each other, but if we do, it's still not our responsibility to deal with others' lives. I've spent my life helping others. A lot of other people have spent their lives helping others. It's not a responsibility, although we take it as an obligation because we can. It is, again, what it is. It's different mentalities, but everything's actually bred into us. Some of us wake up to the shite, varying levels again, and some of us do something about it. Some of us sit there and whinge that expect everybody else to do something about it for them. Again, all trained into us. We're either MK Ultra'd into being that victim who sits there, I should have and nobody gives, or you're that guy who gets off your arse and go gets it and says, you go get your fucking own, I got mine. Or whether you're the one that takes it and shares it all out and now everybody has fuck all because it was all used up. I don't know. I don't know who's what idiots or who's idiot. But what I do know is we're all fucking stupid, but we're all inherently good. Quick flip round there. And it's a strange old world when we see how others are reacting and acting. But what I do believe, most folks are reactors. They're reacting to things rather than acting. It isn't initial action on your own basis, it's reaction. So you've got a lot of folks that have stood their ground, fuck you, like me, the ones with the fuck you built into them, won't put up with that shit, they're not going to play them games. We've got a lot of folks that believe everything they're fucking told, they've run and they've done and they're doing everything they're told to in these fucking treasonous times, and they'll get what they get. And then you get the ones that are sitting on the fence, head in the sand, who tend to say things like, well, you got to admit there is something. It is what it is again. I'm only saying it is what it is quite a lot because there's one mate out there that fucking hates it. There might be more. Sorry, Paul. No, I'm not. But it is what it is. But you do have to understand, this isn't us in our natural state. None of it is. If we were left to our own devices, one thing, the world would be a much better place, and two, the people would be much, much better to each other and to themselves. But the reality is, we're bred stupid. We're bred to know things and not do anything about it. This telephone, for instance, pointing straight at my face, the black mirror, the scribing mirror, anybody does any research on it, you'll find out it's really, really fucking bad for us. And here we are. Here's me holding it in my hand, pointing it at my face. I don't put it in my ear anymore. Best reasons people know. But the reality is we still own the fuckers. We know that Facebook is a CIA program. Probably got all the alphabet soups in there, but basically it's a program from the secret services, secret organisations, and it's there to collect data, your data, to find out who you are, what you're doing, where you went for dinner last night, what you like to eat, what your favourite fucking pet was called, and hey, what your favourite cartoon was when you was a kid. Profiling. It's got you. But we're all on the fucker, and we're all giving it shit. I'm very vocal. Do you think it hasn't got my profile? We're all stupid. See what I mean? We're all fucking stupid. Various levels. various degrees. There are people doing some really stupid things out there at the minute, like sticking shit in or letting others stick shit in their arm with no due diligence at all. Now I don't need to go into that, but that just isn't really a speech that advocates people being intelligent, is it? And here we go, we've got a world dropping dead as we said that it would happen. We've got hundreds if not thousands and thousands of people dropping dead like we said would happen, and now everybody's wondering why that's happening. We know, don't we? But the reality is, the moral of the story, there fucking ain't one. People are just stupid. Wake up to that shit. Stop asking why. Why do the politicians keep telling us that? Because it's theatre and they're lying to you on purpose. Not because they think you saying that shit believes them, because no, they think you're just stupid and you're just going to say that on Facebook and allow them to do it. They're doing it because of all those that don't fucking see it, because they outweigh us billions to one. But honestly, there's an awakening. Billions to one. Billions to one. There's an awakening. Yeah. So they don't need to care about the ones that are saying on the censored platforms. And they don't have to worry about those on the uncensored platforms before people say you should do to Telegram and this and that. They're just the fucking same. Different levels of stupidity, different interims of where the censorship's going to drop in. Corral. Let's get all the truthers talking on the same place so they're not actually waking any fucker up. Yep. I want to go where I can say something without it getting censored. I'd rather stay somewhere where I'm getting censored. It gets fucking out there. It doesn't get fucking took down immediately. Some people see it and it creates a conversation about the cunt. I don't mean I like being on Facebook. I'm there because I'm fucking stupid like the rest of you. We're fucking stupid. It's a CIA. Fuck me, do I need to go into it again? They're listening to everything you say. And on YouTube. And Telegram. And all of the other bollocks as well. It's a closed system. It's a closed fucking system. You're not getting away with anything while you're running around like daft cunts, standing on one leg, fucking hopping, rubbing your belly and tapping your fucking head. People are stupid. I said I wasn't going to say that, didn't I? Maybe this one will get taken down for it. But hey, no, at the end of the day, I'd like to say not you, not you, not you. And I usually do mean that when I'm saying, no, people are stupid, but I'd like to think that the ones looking here aren't. But we all are. We're just different degrees. We're just stupid kicks in at a different level of technical stupid, I suppose. As stupid as that sounds, but yeah, it is. I mean, there's a difference in me saying fucking hell you're stupid and me saying people are stupid. I think we can all accept that, and anybody who wants to stick to technicalities, that comes back to that thing I was born with bags of. Fuck you. It just is what it is. I don't pamper for snowflakes. If snowflakes are going to play offended, well, that's what I've got for you. And if folks want to listen, all I can say is grab a bit of fuck you and point it where it's deserved. Don't give it to everybody. Don't give it to everybody. I used to be alright, but I learned. I matured with my knowledge, I suppose. But knowledge doesn't mean everything. Intelligence doesn't mean everything. I know really intelligent people who are thick as pig shit, make two short planks look like a fucking computer. But I know really stupid people who are really intelligent, and I know it all the ways around and all in between as well. Personally, it is what it is. I think we're all intelligent to our own levels. I know some shit you don't know, you know some shit I don't know, you can do some things I can't do, and blah, 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 blah. And we all know this. We all know this. If we're going to segregate and decide what people are, other than the fact that they're just stupid, by way of initial contact, maybe by the way they look, the accent that they speak with, the shoes, whether they're shiny or scuffed. I've seen people judging people by that. Doesn't matter whether you wear a tie to work or a fucking hard hat. It doesn't and shouldn't matter whether your hands are rough or silky fucking smooth. Doesn't matter, because if the world wasn't run by fucking parasites that have dumbed us down to stupidity, we would all work together, and everybody's good points and strong points would go hand in hand and cater for the others' weaker points and weaknesses. It's as simple as that. You may have somebody weak as a kitten in physical strength, but their mental acuity may be fucking amazing. They may have both, they may be lucky, who knows? You've got all sorts out there. But as I say, we are inherently good. That would allow us all to come together if we were to come together. But we're inherently stupid, so we never will. The powers that be have spent absolutely forever dumbing people down. I mean, we all talk about when injections were first fucking started, but when you look into the real world and what it really is, and you know history is a fucking lie, well, I would not believe injections have been going since they very first started dumbing us down. Why is it just the pandemics jab scheme that's a wrong un? Why haven't they all been doing something to us? Do you believe they haven't? Do you believe they haven't? Measles, mumps and rubella. I had all the fuckers when I was a kid. And I had the jabs. You can't have chicken pox if you've had it once. I had it twice. But not that I took a vaccine for chicken pox. But everything out there is bullshit. We're told what they want us to believe at the time, and they can counter it with the exact opposite just a couple of decades later and convince everybody else the total fucking opposite. People are stupid. Even if people remember, they shut the fuck up. They don't say anything. Or they say something on Facebook. And now I don't mean stand up and rise up with a controlled opposition because you can't think of anything else to do, because that's fucking stupid. People need to educate themselves and do fucking something about it. And I don't mean stand and scream and shout and fucking blah 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 on any social media platform or at any fucking any gathering to protest. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if protesting was right, and I genuinely mean this, if protesting was genuine, I would be first in the queue. Maybe second. But I'd be damn well there. I'd absolutely be there. If I thought you could tip this government upside down and kick out the parasites, I'd absolutely do it. But what's the point in kicking the parasites out when the ones that run the parasites only fill it with parasites, so they'll refill it with parasites? What's the point in all that jumping up and down saying overturn this, shut that down, defund this, defund that, when you have no fucking clue how it's funded in the first place or where it derives its authority from? People jumping on bandwagons, going and fucking joining hundreds of thousands of people in streets that are designed to take down the system. Yeah. Well, how's that going? Took down yet? How many more will it take? Which one will do it? The next one? The one after? The one after that? How many? Any thoughts? Any thoughts at all on how many protests it's going to take? Or when? Or what you've even achieved on that protest? Has anything ever been achieved on a protest? Maybe somebody's going to say, oh yeah, on this protest that was changed. What happened after that? Did anything else change? I guarantee you, that's why you have the protests. They create them because they want to implement change. The only way they can implement change is through the court of public opinion. The only way they can get the court of public opinion on their side is to get you dumb cunts out there jumping up and down, causing chaos and doing exactly what they want to do to forward their agenda. I'd say if I thought it'd work, by God I would be the first there, because I got some ideas on how you could really fucking protest. I know exactly how you could run a protest and fucking succeed at whatever you wanted to do, because I got it from the fucking horse's mouth. And it's so clear and fucking obvious. But the reality is nobody's organising the protest. Nobody can organise the protest. If you started organising a genuine one of hundreds and hundreds of thousands, I know we can all get a group together and we could all get somebody to go out there and do something, but it would have no voice. If you want the hundreds of thousands or millions, you need to be a government. I'm sorry, you need to be a government. Because the fucking algorithms aren't going to allow me to do that. They're not going to allow you to do that. And if you believe that you're better than the fucking algorithms on your computer, have at it, because I've got a fucking job for you. And a bridge to sell you. But hey, it is what it is. We are inherently good. People are inherently good. But we have been dumbed down through chemical fucking MK Ultra style programs, constant manipulation of governments and fucking televisions and radios, advertisements and the entertainment industry. That's what it's there for, to create the control. But folks like that. But they've woke up. So, folks, I'll leave it with you. This one wasn't about anything in particular, but it's been a right fucking blah blah, hasn't it? I had a bit of a rant, I had to jump up and down. Folks genuinely think they've got an handle on what's going on. Folks genuinely think that they know what's happening in this world, when honestly, not very many folks have got the slightest fucking clue what this world is. And if you think you have, fair enough, but you aren't. You aren't, I assure you. I've been in this game a long time, and not just the law, truthing in general. I know in absolute what it's not. What it's not. I've got some real good guesses on what it is, but I don't know what it is. I know what it's not. Not many folks out there know what it's not, or even thinking in the right realms of what it could be. That's why people are stupid, and that's why they've been injecting you since as long as you can remember. It's not just this one. Never fucking has been. You can only think back to a time where people said that people weren't inoculated. Everybody alive today has been alive in a time where inoculations, these supposed vaccinations, have been taking place. You can all take them as whatever you want to take them as. I don't give a shit anymore. Like I say, I've got my best guess what's going on. I've got my best guess what this world is and what we're doing here. Everybody else, it's too divisive to get into. All we can do is plough forward, and what will be will be. Folks are now choosing the sides. They're taking the sides. Fair play. Anybody wants to choose those sides, you choose those sides. This is where life is. Those that don't want to choose the sides are going to have to make some real tough decisions. For starters, they're going to have to start looking after themselves. Start learning how to look after themselves, how to protect themselves. That's a prerequisite. If you're going to sit back on your arse and hope for the best in these times, you're fucked. And this is why we created Project Jericho. Not pushing it, but that is what it is. Folks can't do this shit themselves. We're going to do it for you. It is what it is. Crack on, go there, do some shit yourself, learn some shit. It is what it is at this point. People like me need to keep some energies back now. We need to keep some energies back. We can only shout so much, and if we're constantly shouting the same old shit and the same people are not listening, we're just wasting our breath. So yeah, for those that do listen and that are working their way through this shit, we will keep shouting the best we can for as long as we can. For those that are stupid, best of luck. Hey, I'm inherently good. Although stupid, and some days I feel more stupid than others. But anyway, folks, you all have a good one, and knowledge up a bit, eh? Wise up, learn some shit. Not for me. Not for me. Have a good one.